Troystarz trucking. Thanks for tuning in. And in this video, it's gonna be a little bit different from the ordinary. I'm outside. I'm in the park. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of noise around me. People doing picnic. People hanging out. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of things going on at the moment. So I chose to come out. You know what I mean? Come for a walk. So I said, you know what? Let me talk to my subscribers and update you guys on everything that's going on. Yeah. So a bunch of questions have been asked, right? And one of them is, am I still at Landstar? Why did I leave Landstar? Or does Landstar working out for me? I'm going to answer that question at the ending of this video. I'm going to make sure I give you guys the details. Now, the purpose of this video is basically to give you guys or tell you guys the truck that I bought, the truck that I picked, the truck that I choose to take on the next step with. You know what I mean? So, as you guys already know, I already posted a video with Vnl that was the truck that I owned before. That truck is still working. Now it's working in Canada. Recently got a driver in it and everything is going smooth. Now I'm back to like out in the world again. And the reason why I said this because I'm gonna clear up what I just meant later. You know what I mean? But anyway, just to give you guys you know what, let's take a look at the truck. And before I get into details about this truck, please leave me a quick comment if you even like the truck without my explanation, because I don't want me to change your guys' mind or not or what. So leave me a quick comment. Tell me what you think about the truck. If you would buy this truck or no, Troy, no, I don't think you should buy that truck. Just leave me a quick before the video is finished, and make sure you watch the ending of the video. And then if you want, you can either change the comments that you made before or add to it, just for fun. I want to see it. So let's go, let's take a look, let's show you guys the truck that I bought, and here we go. Thanks for tuning. Troystarz trucking.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
Troystarz trucking. Now, I came here in Port Albert to purchase my second truck from a very good guy, because basically the pictures that he sent me is the same thing that I actually saw for the first time. Someone sent me a picture of a vehicle, and when I get to the location, the same thing from the picture is right in front of me. So the last time I came to buy a truck, I didn't take my mechanic with me, and it was a disaster. So this time I listen to you guys, and I also listen to myself, so I make sure I take my mechanic with me. So in this video, we're just gonna do a run through, and before we take it to the shop, because we are here at the scene at the moment, paying attention to the truck. So thanks for tuning in. You know, it's a boy Troystarz trucking.
So this is Troystarz. I guess my second truck he purchased, as he said. I'm his mechanic, and I do a couple stuff for him based on he's a long distance guy, where like wherever you can get service, you know, an individual not gonna reach there just like by the ear. So I guess I'm here checking on this truck for him now. Pretty much everything on this truck that I see so far is in a good condition. It passed safety so far. You don't need nothing much to go on the road. Like as we leave here, it's on the highway, we're gonna go for a drive, right? So we run the truck. We never get to hook up a diagnostic link to see what's going on really. But it don't have no check engine light, and from the person who he bought the truck from, I guess his word is really good, because at least we come and look on the truck and it is the same picture we put to the truck we are seeing now. So it's like in real life, you know. There's nothing to expect than they expected. So this is the truck. It run good. Pull the dipstick. No breathing. I look brand new. I guess this truck it doesn't have too much kilometer on it, where I guess they wanna take care of the truck. So I think it's still going in a good hand. So from here, try to continue the journey with it.
Yeah.
And keep the truck in the shape that it was before, right?
Cool.
So.
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years ago. I was young and I'm old. Still can't fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done. What do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done.
Okay, so now that you guys see the truck, please give me your take like I said before, and let's get into it. Now, why did I buy a Mack truck? I know that's the question that needs to get answered. Why did I buy a Mack truck? So let me just break it down for you guys. The Volvo truck, I was looking to get a Volvo truck, to be honest, because I know almost everything, not everything, don't get me wrong. I know almost everything that I need to know about a Volvo truck to keep it running. You know what I mean? So I chose to get back into that field because I was already there. Meaning I wasn't afraid of the challenges that I got. It was okay, you know what I mean, for a truck that is constantly running to give in the type of problems. I get it, you know what I mean? So I'm okay with it. Like I said, people, and you guys need to understand what I'm saying. People will give you their thoughts, their mind, and what they think would be the best truck for you or the best vehicle for you. But let me tell you something. You will know the best vehicle for you. That vehicle will speak to you through a picture when you go to look at it, because you will see seven same exact truck, and one truck from that 7 trucks speak to you. You know what I mean? You feel the vibe. That's your truck. That's the one you need to get. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not straying away from the conversation. I'm just saying, when I just bought the Volvo truck, a lot of people will be like, "This guy is stupid. This guy have no sense. I mean, why would he buy a Volvo truck? Why would he this? Why would he that?" But I have news for them right now. I finished pay for the Volvo truck, and the Volvo truck get me a next truck, and the Volvo truck is still working. So who have the last laugh? We're not laughing, but what I'm just saying, never let anyone tell you what type of vehicle will fit for you. You know what I mean? And don't let, because of what people are saying, you get played out or played down and think you didn't make the right choice. What you have to keep on remembering or reminding yourself is everything will break. You know what I mean? Once it's a machine, once it's using, it will break. You know what I mean? So make your mind, put your mindset where it needs to be, so to expect the unexpected, right? I know I'm going to get like, and follow up, be like, you know what, if I'd buy another truck, this wouldn't happen. If you buy that type of truck, this wouldn't happen. But most of these people never drive a truck in their life. You know what I mean? They only have watched someone else's video and come to leave a comment on your video to say they have the right information. Everyone is not the same driver, and I'm going to talk about that in a separate video. Now, let's continue. The reason why I buy a Mack truck and Volvo truck is basically the same truck, the same company, Volvo by Mack. Now, why I say the same truck? The style is different, the shape, the style is different. When you see a Mack, you know a Mack. When you see a Volvo, you know a Volvo. But what is the same is the engine and the transmission. Now the D13 engine that I love, you know, I love the D13 engine in the Volvo truck, is the same engine in the Mack truck, but it's called MP8, right? The MP8 engine is the same engine only because it's the color red, and the Mack and the Volvo truck is D13 and it is the color green. So it's basically the same engine, same transmission. The transmission is called I-shift in the Volvo truck, and it's called we call it M-drive. Yeah, we call it M-drive in the Mack truck. And I think the Volvo truck transmission is like aluminum, and the transmission in the Mack is red. They put it in red along with the engine. I'm not sure if the Volvo truck come in a color transmission, but I always see it in the plain natural aluminum color. Now, just to finish up with what I was saying about the two same truck, the Volvo trucks, when you research and looking to get a Volvo truck, the prices is like all the way up there with a bunch of miles on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see if I can get any picture to slip it in to show you guys what I'm talking about. The miles is like over 1.5, you know what I mean, 1.1, 1.2, all the way up there, and selling for some ridiculous money. You know what I mean? I'm saying to myself, these guys are running the Volvo trucks and then selling them, yes, but they're, you know, still holding on to price, and the miles is all the way up there. So what I'm saying is the Mack truck is the same engine, and this Mack truck doesn't reach 800,000 at the moment. So this Mack truck doesn't reach 800,000 at the moment. It's at 789,000 on the clock, and this is a 2015 Mack. So what I'm saying I should be able to get the same run out of the Mack truck like if I would get out of a Volvo truck. What's the difference? You know what I mean? It's the same company. So I'm going to have this truck for a while so you guys will know. And this truck is reasonable. I'm going to talk about the price later down in this video. This truck is reasonable, so reasonable. My payments is lower than the Volvo payments that I had before. You know what? Let me cut the chase. My payments is $1,000 per month. You're looking at $250 per week for my payments, and that is with tax in. You know what I mean? And this is a 2015 Volvo truck, Mack truck. You know what I mean? With the miles on it. Look at the condition. Near to the ending of this video, I'm gonna show you guys the interior of the truck. Now I have to go ahead and do some cleaning on the truck because the owner for the truck was doing some smoking, and you know, Troystarz is not a big fan of smoking, but he did some smoking in the truck, and it's better to smoke in your truck than to treat the truck bad. So this is what's going on. This is what I like about this truck. The owner, you know, he was the owner, so he's allowed to smoke in his truck and do whatever, right? So it doesn't really matter. Now I'm the owner for the truck. Now it's my duty to clean the truck, put it the way how I want it. So that's what's going on at the moment. I'm cleaning this truck just to suit me, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on at the moment. Next thing I want to say is, like I said, I'm going to show you guys inside the interior of the truck, which is looking very good. Now, yes, YouTube, Troystarz. So I have to change location because, you know, a family came right next to me with their kids and stuff like that. So a bunch of nice. So anyway, continue on the continue where I was. So this is it. I choose to go with the Mack truck because the Mack truck, I feel, is the better pick at this point. Remember, I'm not buying truck to model with. I'm buying truck to work, you know what I mean? I'm buying truck to get the job done. Now, I already have confidence in the D13 engine, and if the MP8 is the same engine, I'm stress-free. And let me break this down so I don't miss you guys. Okay, when I said I'm stress-free, or when I say I think I made a good choice, is the main fact that I already have a lot of idea about the problems that can go wrong with this engine. So it was me to decide to myself, are you willing to continue on that type of journey, which, because you've been there 3.5 years with the Volvo truck, so you know what is at stake. So would you really continue like this? And I already answered that question. That's the reason why I have the truck, right? Now let me finish up. This is it. The Mack truck is, like I said, half, not even half, half the mileage that is on the, well, let me say it like this. The Mack truck, the Volvo truck have 1 million miles more, 1 million kilo more than the Mack truck. You know what I mean? That's what the Volvo truck have, and the Volvo truck is still running. You know what I mean? And they have 1 million miles more than what is on the Mack. You know what I mean? So think about it. And it's the same engine. So I'm saying to myself, if I take care of this truck, same that I take care of the Volvo truck, then I'll get a good run. And even though the Volvo truck is at 1 million miles, 1.7, call it, million miles at the moment, I didn't take all that miles to pay off for the truck. So let me break it down. I got the truck at 1.3. I only put like 400,000 on it. You know what I mean? I put 400,000 on it and I paid off the truck with 400,000 miles. Plus, get another truck. So, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Now, let's continue. Now, after getting the truck, I realized that these things was already, I saw eye leak on it, but it was not a problem to me. I saw eye leak coming from, you guys have a video on my channel. I'm gonna slash it across here where the crankcase, I'm gonna show you the part, the crankcase gasket that is coming from the crankcase to the oil separator, that was leaking, so I got that change. The next thing that was leaking was the O-ring along on the dipstick that go all the way in the dipstick where the screw is. There's an O-ring right there that would cause, when it wear, it will cause that to leak. So that was leaking. I go ahead and I change it too. The next thing that I saw was leaking it's called the oil. The oil. I'm gonna show you guys the video. I'm not remember what the name is. Hold on. Let me look for the name. Let me look for the name and tell you guys. Okay, so this one was the coolant and oil solenoid. I can't pronounce it right, but I'm going to believe the name on the screen. But this is where the oil is leaking from, so I got that change also. And I did a coolant flush. And the reason why I do a coolant flush is because on the regular coolants, like, have a expiry date of 5 years. A lot of people don't really look at the expiry date of the liquid that go in the truck, because they look at coolant as just a regular water that you buy and put it in once it's down, you know what I mean? But I pay attention to that also, because when the coolant is like break down and get to the original stage, that like nothing is in there, like the oil and all that is, because heat is constantly running through the engine. So as soon as the coolant break down and not that strong enough, then you will have your radiator burst, you will have hose bursting and all that stuff. So I make sure I go ahead and flush the coolant to make sure I have a peace of mind, right? So I did the coolant flush. After I did the coolant flush, then I also go ahead and change I changed my oil. You guys know I use Amsoil already, so Amsoil, I put the Amsoil in the truck, you know what I mean? Also, I get the filters, the original Mack filters. I take off the filters that was on it, and also I changed the coolant filter. And this truck look like the coolant filter haven't been changed from this truck is bought, when you look at it, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and I changed that also. There was when I have the mechanic check the diff check the oil on the diff to see what's going on with it, you know what I mean? Because the breather on the diff was missing, so I buy a new breather for the diff, so I go ahead and I change that also. The next thing that I've done, next thing that I've done is basically clean inside the truck. I did a thoroughly cleaning. I cleaned the inside of the truck. Now let me tell you what else I've done with the truck. So far I did the necessary, you know what I mean? I did the necessary stuff that should get done. So that's what I did to the truck, so you guys have a closer look of what's going on. So like I said, thank you guys for tuning in, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for following up. Thank you guys for keeping in touch, and make sure you guys leave me a comment. Please subscribe if you're not already, and also give me your take on the truck and what you think, you know what I mean? Give me your take. This is Troystarz. This is what I am doing, you know what I mean? This is not like right in books, you know what I mean? I'm just doing what I'm comfortable doing, you know what I mean? I'm not listening to the outsiders. Outsiders are not my concern, because even though they can't prove me wrong, I'm doing my thing and I'm still surviving. So I don't listen to outsiders. People, you know what I mean? This is Troystarz trucking, right? I have a lot more stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm not going to do it in this video, but I'm going to talk about the driver that I had before. I'm going to talk about training. I'm going to talk about everything. Trust me, this is Troystarz. I talk about every and anything. I don't care, you know what I mean? That's me, you know what I mean? I give the truth. I don't go around and give false story, false information. Anything I speak is the truth. And that video is coming up, so you guys look out for it, you know what I mean? Landstar, let's talk about Landstar now. Now this is the video that most of you guys was waiting for. YouTube, Troystarz trucking. Does this mean that's it for Landstar? Does this mean that's it for Landstar? You know what I mean? As you can see, it is Landstar free. There's no more Landstar on the side of the truck. So in this video, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, and let's let me share some information with you guys. So in this video, we're just gonna, just clear up some stuff, show you guys what's going on, what my plan was, and so far where I'm at the moment. So thanks for tuning in, and please stay true to your boy Troystarz trucking. Am I still at Landstar? Yes, I'm still at Landstar. But the Volvo truck is not at Landstar. So one leave, but one is still there. You know what I mean? The Volvo truck had enough, so the Volvo truck decided, Volvina decided he don't want to be at Landstar anymore, so Volvina leave, but I'm still there. Now the Mack will be going on with Landstar, and not sure for how long. You guys should stick around to see what's going on, because plan never stop make, right? So the plan is there. You guys will know what's up. I'm gonna go on with Landstar with the Mack truck for various reasons, and throughout the time I'm gonna let you guys know why I did it. If it don't work, it doesn't work, but if it works, I'll definitely let you guys know why I did this and why I'm continuing to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But I have plans. I have some big plans that you guys don't want to miss for the Mack truck too. You know what I mean? So am I gonna stay at Landstar? I don't know. Am I? You know what I mean? So stick around to see that. But to answer your question, guys, I'm still there. I get all the information, all the documents. I was waiting on the documents for the Mack truck, and the reason why I pulled the Volvo truck so early was to get a driver in the Volvo truck based on the situation that the driver was in. You know what I mean? I tried to get him in the truck quick and fast, and he disappointed me. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about that in the video. Trust me, guys, I'm not going to leave it out. But nevertheless, I got another driver, put him in there. Then I sit down and I wait on the Mack, and the Mack is now ready. Well, I was waiting on, because we have to do a trade of equipment with Landstar, so we take one truck in and put one truck back in. Now I got my own license plate, so I'm not using Landstar license plate. I'm using my own license plate. You know what I mean? So I'm in a better stepping zone. You know what I mean? So I'm not using Landstar license plate. I'm using mine. You guys will know more about what I have planned, what is coming up next, and what's going on. All right. Let me finish up this by telling you this. The Volvina is now doing a Montreal run. Like I said before, you guys should see that video already. The Volvina is running back and forth, Montreal and back. The Mack truck is now gonna do his first run this week with me at Landstar, so you guys will see that video also. Videos in the back that I haven't finished as yet. I'm gonna finish up that video soon. Let me just say this. Sometimes when you're making plans, you have to have backup plans along with it, right? And that's me. I always make some plans that I always plan for anything to happen. Let's say, for example, the coronavirus come out and a lot of people wasn't working and stuff like that, and it caused a lot of business to go down, which I mean, I that is understandable. But for a small business like me, a small guy like me that just have one truck and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, don't have a lot of resources to get through, surely I can say I really stand out this pandemic. You know what I mean? I pulled through. You know what I mean? And I had two trucks at the moment and at the time, and I wasn't stressed. To be honest, I wasn't stressed. I stick to my plan. That's always the aim. Whenever you're starting out in life, guys, start off with a plan. That's the only way you can know where you're going. Stick to that plan, and trust me, watch it manifest in front of you. No plan is easy. No plan is gonna slide through and come through the best way possible. You have to work with your plan. Just work with the plan. Don't work against the plan. You know what I mean? You will fail if you work against the plan. Now, not saying you can't change the plan if it's not looking good to you, but if the plan was looking good from day one and you still have a good reasoning with the plan, stick to it. Don't change because of likes. You know what I mean? I don't want to stress too far. I don't want to stray away, but I just want to let you guys know those are all the plans that I have. All the other question that I didn't answer that was asked, please to leave it in the comment section. I'm going to answer it in the following up video so that you guys could see or hear what I have in store for it. I'm trying to hurry with this video because of what's going on in my surrounding, but thanks for tuning in. You know, it's your boy Troystarz. quick fix, Troystarz trucking. This is a quick fix. Basically, I just did a radiator flush on my 2015 Mack, and for some reason I full back the radiator, the pan and everything, and there is a alarm sound going off that the coolant, it's low, the pressure is low. So what I was told is to knock the reservoir at the side of the bottle and then try it again, and then everything will be fine at that time. So this is just a quick fix basically. So I'm gonna show you guys what's going on basically. Yeah man, hold on it. Let me start it now. Now start it. Yeah man, it gone. Okay, so basically what happened was, while I was making this video to explain what is actually happening, the mechanic was already knocking the reservoir with the plastic hammer, and the alarm stopped right away, so I couldn't even get to show you guys what's up. But if you guys run into this problem, you can use a plastic hammer, knock the reservoir at the side where the sensor is, and the water will like go back in place or whatnot, and then the alert or the alarm will stop, you know what I mean? So this was a quick fix, like I said. Thanks for tuning in. You know it's about Troystarz trucking, right? So yeah, that's it. Everything is fine. I don't need to turn the truck on or anything. Hopefully you guys, if you guys run into this problem, you can get it fixed. So thanks for tuning in. I'm standing outside the window. 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 I'm standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, with my eyes on the wall. You were running
For more videos like this, please subscribe.